Hi, welcome to my channel and Vinay Kumar Basics of Physics. In this video, we are going to learn about motion of a boat in a river to show that a boat must move at an angle with respect to river water in order to cross the river in minimum time. Hi children and viewers. In this video, I am going to explain one interesting topic. The topic is very important for in our public examinations. At the same time, this topic is very important for other competitive exams like JEE, NEET, MSET. So for that competitive exams also, this topic is very important and very interesting topic too. So that's why children, you must watch the video without any skip. So I am going to the topic without any late children. So this topic is related to the motion in two-dimensional. So that is children here, motion of a boat in a river. Motion of a boat in a river. Children, here just imagine, this is the one river. So this is the one bank and this is the another bank, and I am saying that let us consider W is the width of the bank. W is width of the bank, width of the water in the river, and I am showing this moving of direction of moving of water. The water is moving in this direction. Clear? This is one river and these two are the banks, and the water is moving in this direction, what I am showing in this one. And children, here there is one point. At this point A, the boat is there. Clear? So a boat must be start at this point. Here the boat and the driver must be wants to reach the another bank within the short interval of time. For that, you have to move from A to B. Clear? So to reach within the short time, the boat must be moved from A to B. Clear children? In competitive exams, the question should be like regarding the motion of the boat and at the same time swimmer. For example, instead of boat, what you have to say, a swimmer wants to reach the other bank from one bank through the water in a river, like that. So children, the situation what it is that the given situation is there is one river, the width of water is W and the direction of water flow in this direction. And children, here if the boat is on this at this point A, the boat is there. That means this is the first bank and this is the second bank. So from one side to the another side. So he want to reach the another side within the short interval of time. For that he must move the path AB. Clear? So let us discuss whether it is possible or not. Okay children. So to understand the diagram, I am removing the water traces in this diagram. Simply here, what's that children? The boat wants to move from A to B. Clear? Now at this situation here, I am showing that this is VBW. Clear? What is that? VBW. VBW means children, velocity of the boat. Velocity of the boat with respect to the water. Children, where VBW is equals to what? Velocity of boat with respect to the water. Clear? The boat wants to move from A to B. Clear? And children, here in this case what I am telling, this is the direction of moving of water. That means here we are writing VWE. Clear? So children, where VWE means velocity of water in a river with respect to the ground or earth. With respect to the ground or earth. So with respect to the earth. Clear, children? So in this way, children, this is the first situation. To move the other bank within the short time, the boat must be travels in the path of AB with velocity VBW. Children, here VBW is relative motion. That means velocity of boat is compared with the water. VBW means velocity of boat with respect to the water. And VWE, velocity of water. The water is moving in this direction with respect to the earth. Clear, children? When the boat started at this point, it must be wants to from A to B. It must be wants to A to B. That's why, children, when the boat is moving from A to B, then the water can apply the force on the boat. Clear, children? So the water is moving in this direction, children. If boat is there, the water can pushes the boat to that side. That's why the boat is unable to follow the path AB. Clear? That's why, children, that should be reaches the some other point on the bank, that is C here. That means the resultant velocity at this case, it is now, that is VBE. So here VBE means velocity of the boat with respect to the earth or ground. Got my point, children? So if you can understand, it's very simple. Here, children, no need to confuse. VB means velocity of boat. Velocity of boat should be compared with respect to the water. That is VBW. Velocity of boat, that should be compared with the ground. That is VBE. Velocity of boat with respect to the earth. And children, what is VWE? Velocity of water with respect to the earth. Okay, children. So children, what is the situation here? The boat must be wants to move from one bank to the another bank. To move there within the very short time, the selected path is what? AB. So along that path, the boat is now trying to move from A to B. But while it is in motion, the water can pushes the boat in the direction of water. That's why here, instead of reaching the point B, the boat can reaches the point C. The boat can reaches the point C. Clear, children? So in this case, here it is the angle made by the boat. This is what angle made by the boat. And now in this case, children, VWE, it is what? Velocity of water with respect to the earth. And the distance what it is between 2 points here, that should be called drift. What it is? Drift. So that means the boat is drifted to the point C. Clear, children? So that is the drifted. So this is the actual path. But the boat is moves in this path because of speed of the water. Clear, children? Now it is what we call drift. So that is BC, what we call drift. In this case, that drift should be taken as drift is equals to X. What is that? Drift is X. Clear, children? So now it is the X and it is what? W. Clear, children? This is what? W. W means what? Here the path AB is nothing but width of water, width of the river. That's why here I am taking now, that is the, here this is W. From figure, this is what? AB. AB nothing but what? W. Width of water. And this is BC. BC means what? Drift. X. Clear? B and this C. And this is what, children? Displacement traveled by the boat. Displacement traveled by the boat. So that's why here, actually that's why wants to move from A to B, but it is following the path A to C. That's why here AC is, I am taking now, it is AC is equals to S and BC is equals to some width, that is what BC is equals to X and AC is equals to S, and AB is equals to W. AB is equals to W. Clear? So from that, what will, children? This is the right angle triangle. That what's right here? S square is equals to, what's that? S square is equals to W square plus X square. Clear? W square, S is hypotenuse na, square of the hypotenuse is equals to W square plus X square. From that distance, what it is travel? Under root of W square plus X square. This is the displacement travel. Displacement travel. So this path is more than the width of the river. That's why here it will take more time. So this is will be happen. That means when the resultant velocity makes some angle theta, here this is the VBE, velocity of boat with respect to the earth, it makes some angle, some theta to the actual path or width of the river. That should be here what is theta. Then in this case what you have to say, so the displacement covered is here S is equals to under root of W square plus X square, children. And in this case, children, we will write the time is, what do you write generally? Velocity is equals to what, children? Displacement by time. Velocity is equals to displacement by time. Here time is, here we are taking, this is displacement is nothing but S. Time is what? T. And velocity of boat is what here? VB. Then what do you write? S is equal, T is equals to S by VB or VBW. VBW. So this is the about the displacement travel and time, children. Clear? So in this case, just you have to observe, children, when it is wants to move from A to B, but it is not moving from A to C. That's why it is not moving in that less time of interval. That's why in this case AC is greater than AB. So if you want to find out the minimum time, then we will go for A to B, but it is not possible. That's why we have to select the least distance path. So let's go for that. Clear, children? In this diagram, no need to confuse. In this diagram, the boat wants to move from A to B. It is the actual direction of moving of boat, but the velocity of watershed pushes the boat. That's why the boat will move in this direction. Then in this case, here what do you write? VB is velocity of boat with respect to water, and VB is velocity of boat with respect to the earth, and VW is velocity of water with respect to the earth. So here the what it is called, BC is the drift. Actually the boat will reach the other bank at the point C other than B. That's why here BC is what we call drift. So by taking the displacement vectors or position vectors, we will go for that. This is BC and this is W width to, like this is AB. ABC. AB is what? Width of the river, and BC is drift, and AC is distance travel. From that what, right? The displacement travel is under root of W square plus X square, children. And now time what we take, and T is equals to velocity is equals to displacement by time. Then T is equals to what, right? S by V. Here what it is that? T is equals to S by what, right? VBW. In this case, what I have to say, A is the starting point from one bank and B is the another bank point on another bank. Boat wants to reach from A to B, but it is moving from A to C, and the drift is BC, and velocities are already we discussed. But in this case, what I am telling, if you can consider the position vectors like BC and W, and this is S is the distance traveled. AB is equals to W and AC is equals to S and BC is equals to X. And children, so if you can consider the position vectors, we will write the displacement exponent is what? S is equals to W into under root of X square plus W square. W is width. Okay children, and in this case time of moving is what, right? T is equals to S by VBW. T is equals to S by VBW. So children, in competitive exams these formulas are important. Here time taken is what? S by VBW. And S is equals to under root of W square plus X square. And children, in this case we will write like this children. What I am telling, velocity is equals to displacement by time, and displacement is equals to what? Velocity into time. Now if you want to write the expression for drift, so simply I am going to write here, this is what? X. So X is equals to, V means what? Velocity of water. Because of velocity of water that is moving in the direction, that's why here I am writing VWE into T. So this is the drift. In this case already T value what is? S by VBW, and X is equals to what we write here? Displacement. What is here? Nothing but displacement is what here? No need to confuse. I am writing here displacement or drift. Drift is equals to what, right? V into T. So because of velocity of water with respect to earth, due to that only there should be displaces. That's why what to write? X is equals to VW into T children. Clear? So and after that children, now in this case VB is the resultant velocity. That should be written as, according to Pythagoras, V square BE is equals to V square BW plus V square BW plus and V square WE. Clear? And from that what children? V square BE is equals to, VB is equals to under root of V square BW plus V square WE. Clear? So this is about it children. Minimum time taken, that is T is equals S by VBW. When it is moving from A to B, the boat is moving in the from direction of A to B only, it is possible. Clear children? So for this situation, S is the displacement expression and minimum time taken, and this is the drift what we are taken, and VB is the resultant velocity. Children, here you have to remember, when the boat is moving from A to B, it is drifted to the point C. That's why here AC is the path of moving. In this case here the path is not AB. Clear? And now children, if you want to take the shortest distance, for that also we have one option is the children. So in intermediate examination point of view, now what I am telling, that's you have to write. So up to now what I discussed, that is useful for the competitive exams, and still now for 4 marks if any question is asked in public examinations in intermediate, now you have to write this one what I am going to explain now. Clear children? So children, this is very important, watch carefully. Okay children, now in this case here again same thing we are taken. This is the river, again that should be having width is W. Clear? So now to move the shortest distance, for that here again we are selected A, it is the A, and this is the point B. Clear? If the boat wants to move from A to B, now we are going to take resultant velocity. That should be VBE. Now VB is the velocity of boat with respect to the water. That is the resultant velocity children. That must be along the direction of AB, along the path AB, then only the boat will reach within the short time, because that is following the shortest distance. To happen that the boat must be moves in this direction by making some angle alpha. Clear? So this is the question you have to prove that. Clear, children? To move the boat from A to B, to do that, the boat must be moves in this path with velocity VBW. Clear? This is the path what we selected, that is AB. Along that only resultant velocity is there. To do that, the boat must be travels in this path by making some angle alpha. By making some angle alpha. That means, children, even though now the velocity of water can apply the force, but the boat will be mostly along the path AB. Clear? Previously, when it is make some angle in this direction, that should be drifted. Now, even the water is drifted, but the boat is moving along the path AB. That's why to move the boat from one point to the another point, or one bank to the another bank in the shortest path, to do that, the boat must be make some angle with the flow of water or resultant velocity. And in this case, children, this is what velocity of water with respect to the earth. And this is what VW, velocity of boat with respect to water. And VBE means what? Velocity of boat with respect to the earth. Clear, children? In this case, if the boat will move in this direction by making some angle alpha, then obviously it can follow the path AB. Clear, children? So in this case, I am going to draw separately here. This is what VWE. And this is what VBE. What is that? This is VBE. Clear? And this is what, children? VBW. VBW. And here some angle is there, that is what? Alpha. Clear, children? So to do that, here simply from that I am going to write sin alpha is equals to what, children? VWE by this is the opposite angle and this is the hypotenuse, and that is what? VBW. Clear? So sin alpha is equals what, right? Sin inverse of VWE by VBW. Clear? So from the figure, what were, children? According to Pythagoras, what, right? V square BW is equals to what, children? V square WE plus V square BE. From that, what, children? Resultant velocity V square BE is equals to what, children? V square BW minus V square WE. From that, what, children? VBE is equals to under root of V square BW minus V square WE. So this is the expression for resultant one, and this is the expression for angle alpha. Clear, children? And now we have to find out the minimum time taken. So children, what, right? Velocity is equals what, children? Velocity is equals to displacement by time taken. Then time is equals what, right? Time is what we are, right? Displacement by velocity, like that. So here minimum time taken, in this case minimum time taken, T is equals to what you are, right? Here distance is what you are, what is time? Time is equals to displacement by velocity. Displacement is what? S. S means what? AB, that is width of river. With the brackets I am going to write AB. I already mentioned that value is W. Width of river by, and velocity, resultant velocity what? VBE. Velocity along the path VBE. Then what is that, children? T is equals to AB by VB value is what? Under root of V square BW minus V square WE. So this is the minimum time taken to reach the A to B. So T is equals to AB by 100 of V square BW minus V square W, because in this case the resultant velocity must be along the direction of path of moving AB. That's why we will reach the other bank within the short time and within the short path. So this is the you have to explain, children. Clear? So in 4 marks question, in public examination point of view, you have to write this only. Clear? So let's see here once again, children. Here there is one river, it is there, and the boat started at the point A and that should be wants to point B. Clear? For that purpose we have to select that the resultant velocity of the boat must be along the path AB, and AB is the only shortest path. When we are selected shortest path, obviously we will reach the other bank within a very short time. So here this is AB is the shortest path. To maintain exactly resultant velocity along the AB, simply we have to make that the boat will make some angle. Boat will make some angle with the flow of water. With the flow of water. So this is dW, VWE, and this is VB. It will make some angle alpha. That question is only given for 4 marks. What is that? Show that to reach the other end of the bank, the boat must be travels by making some angle with the flow of water. That is the question for you. So that's why simple it is. To travel the boat along the path AB, it must be moves by make some angle alpha. So like that, I am repeating this one. VB is the here nothing but resultant velocity. Resultant velocity. And VW is VB means velocity of boat with respect to earth, velocity of water with respect to the earth, and VBW is velocity of boat with respect to the water. So children, now from that here we will write expression for now. Sin alpha is equals to VWE by VBW. So if you want to write in terms of tan alpha, then also you can write tan alpha is equals to what, right? Tan alpha what, right? Opposite side by adjacent side, VWE by VBE also you can write. So this is expression for alpha. Now alpha is equals to tan inverse of VWE by VBE. So in this case I am going to write in terms of sin alpha. Sin alpha is equals to here what, right? VWE by VBW. Clear, children? And now alpha is equals to sin inverse of VW by VBW, children. So from the same right angle triangle, by using the Pythagoras, we will write V square BW. V square hypotenuse square. V square BW is the hypotenuse. Square is equals to V square WE plus V square BE. And from that what, right? VB is equals to under root of V square BW minus V square WE. Clear? In previous situation we may get value it is plus, that's why it is less. Here VB is equals to under of V square BW minus V square WE. Then the minimum time taken is T is equals to width of water by AB by VBE here, and T is equals to AB by under of V square BW minus V square WE. This is the expression for now. Time taken by the boat to reach the other end in the shortest path. Okay, children, so this is very important topic, so we have to watch very carefully. We will meet in the next video with some other interesting topic. Bye, take care. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment the video and subscribe my channel to get all notifications, and support my channel by subscribing. Thank you.